Welcome to Security Brief Nigeria. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to our channel. The headline: Why the IGP quietly demobilizing demobilized Tinubu Presidential Escort Unit. This is a major shift in Nigeria's security strategy. Imagine thousands of Nigerian police force officers not on the street fighting kidnappers or preventing violent crime, but escorting convoys, doing VIP errands, and guiding airlight. Now, imagine that all of that changes overnight. But quietly, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are unpacking a story that could actually reshape security in Nigeria. What happened? The news. On December 16, 2025, the Inspector General of Police (IGP) Kayode Betekun approved the demobilization of officers attached to the number 24 Police Mobile Force Presidential Escort Unit at the State House in Abuja. This police signal an internal force directive ordered that hundreds of officers who had been providing close protection and escort duties at the presidential villa be redeployed back to their home state command across the federation, including states like Adamawa, Kebbi, Kaduna, Anambra, Akwa Ibom, Bauchi, Bayelsa, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Enugu, and the Federal Capital Territory, among others. These changes was done quietly, without a grand press conference or public announcement, but the paperwork and transfer are real and ongoing. Let's look at the background check. Why this matters. To understand why this is significant, we need to understand this context. VIP policing has been massive. For decades, Nigerian police have been deeply involved in VIP escort and guard duties, providing protection not only to politicians but sometimes to corporate elite and private individuals. At times, tens of thousands of officers, some estimate put it at over 100,000, were tied up in these duties instead of core policing. This became so widespread that officers were sometimes used for trivial tasks: schools or school runs, personal errands, and extended convoys, diverting key manpower. Let's look at the Tinubu's policy push. In November 2025, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu issued a directive ordering that the withdrawal of police officers from VIP protection rules and re-employ or redeployment to core policing function like crime prevention and community protection. He even directed ministers and senior officials to obtain presidential clearance before requesting police escorts, indicating a tightened control over how and when these resources are used. This move reflects an official shift in priorities: get police out of VIP tasks and into frontline security work. Why the quiet demobilization? The official lens. While there is no single official press release announcing these reshuffles, several things are clear from the internal signal and the broader policy context. 1. Refocusing police manpower. Nigeria faces a deepening security critics or crises like kidnapping, banditry, armed robbery, terrorism, and communal conflicts are persistent threats in many states. By redeploying officers previously on VIP duties back into state command, the IGP is effectively freeing up manpower for patrols, investigation, checkpoints, and community policing. Let's look at part of a larger presidential directive. This demobilization is directly tied to President Tinubu's November order to withdraw police from escort duties and redeploy them to frontline roles. It means to be a part of a broader effort to make the police force more visible, active, and engaged in reducing crime and protecting ordinary citizens rather than serving a narrow VIP security function. Let's look at the broader security context, why this is big. And firstly, we must to check the history of police misallocation. Analysis and civil society group have long argued that large number of police officers assigned to VIP protection weakens overall national policing capacity. Having those resources tied up in a convoy and guard reduces the ability to respond to violence and crime and protect vulnerable communities. This practice also eroded public trust when overday citizens see police protecting allied but not responding to kidnapping or attack in their neighborhoods, and confidence declines due to what they have seen so far. Let's look at the attempts. The attempts at reform have precedents. This is not the first time such ideas have been floated, but enforcement has historically been weak. Previous directives were sometimes ignored or circumvented. This time, special enforcement teams have reportedly been set up to ensure compliance with the withdrawal of VIP escort and the redeployment, including a major state like Lagos. What are the challenges? What challenges could undermine this? One, enforcement and compliance. Even with senior police team monitoring, enforcing such a massive internal movement is difficult. Officers accustomed to VIP duties might resist or find ways to delay redeployment. Two, structural weaknesses. Nigerian police force is widely considered underfunded. Okay, the fund is also one of the major weaknesses. Poorly equipped and short-staffed, and the redeployment officers helps, but won't instantly fix training gaps, lacks of vehicles, or communication challenges. 3. Political resistance. Yes, political elites often rely on police escort as both status symbols and personal security, ensuring that the redeployment sticks may require political will that goes beyond paperwork. Civil society advocates have emphasized that withdrawal must be comprehensive and not selective to truly free up police resources. What to watch next? 1. Crime statistics and police visibility. Yes, will crime prevention indicators improve in state receiving these officers? That's a key metric to watch over the coming months. 2. Public perception. If communities start reporting more police presence and responsiveness, the government could gain political capital for this reform. 3. VIP protection alternative. Who will protect senior officials and dignitaries now? The idea is civil defense or private security contracts may be increasingly used, but each come with its own challenges. Let's look at the final text. What I have to say is that this quiet demobilization isn't just a personal struggle. It's part of a potentially transformative approach to policing in Nigeria. If implemented fully, it could help shift the Nigerian police force away from being an instrument of privilege toward a force for public safety. But success depends on enforcement, resources, political backing, and sustained commitment. Then now, what do you think this means for Nigerians on the ground? Will this change security outcome, or is it just a symbolic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to share and subscribe for deep dives like this every week. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now.